That was really stupid, Peck.
Don't call me a Peck.
Oh, I'm sorry. Peck.
Welcome to the Infernal Brotherhood's Willow series. Today we're going to give you a primer on what Willow is exactly. George Lucas was working on a dark fantasy film treatment in 1972 titled Munchkins. It wasn't until the production of Star Wars Return of the Jedi in 1982 that Lucas felt he met his leading man for the first time. Warwick Davis was the child actor who played the Ewok Wicket in the film. It would be 5 years before he was officially cast. Lucas said, "A lot of my movies are about a little guy against the system," and this was just a more literal interpretation of that idea. However, he felt he had to wait for technology to catch up so he could really do it justice. Up until then, the fantasy film genre was seen as unsuccessful to studios and distributors. When Ron Howard was working with Industrial Light and Magic on the post-production of his film Cocoon, Lucas approached him about directing his project now titled Willow. He then reached out to Bob Doleman about writing the screenplay based on Lucas's story. After many sessions at Skywalker Ranch and 6 drafts of the screenplay, they were ready to pitch it to a studio. Most studios rejected it based on the genre alone, until he took it to Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, MGM. They split up distribution rights and were on their way. The story centered on a land that was being crushed under the boot of the evil Queen Bavmorda, a sorceress who could not be matched with no small assistance from her intimidating and effective General Kale. They defeated kingdom after kingdom and seemed unstoppable. There was a prophecy, however, as there usually is, which stated that a child would be born to bring about the downfall of Bavmorda. So what does Bavmorda do? What any powerful and evil queen would do. She collects up all the pregnant women in her realm and searches for the baby with the mark with the intent of murdering it. The mother pleads with the nursemaid Ethna, who sneaks the baby out, and she travels as far as she's able before being devoured by the death dogs released by General Kale, who's tracking her. She sends the baby into the river, very Moses-like, just before they catch up. The baby is then discovered by Willow Ufgood's children, and is immediately taken in by the family. The death dogs are still in hot pursuit, and as we're introduced to Nelwyn's lifestyle and culture, the death dogs attack. Fearful of omens, but also afraid of being cast out for having taken the child, Willow brings the baby to a meeting with the village elders, and the High Aldwyn states that they need to escort the baby into a Daikini's hands. This is the film's setup. Deliver the baby to the human to save the little people. During the journey, they learn the baby is much more important and discover the truth of the prophecy. Willow meets a swordsman named Mad Mardigan, who was once a celebrated warrior in Galadorn Kingdom, but was imprisoned as he refused to serve others. Together, they protect the child from the Nockmaar armies. Through the journey, they all realize their true destinies. Willow becomes the wizard he always dreamt of being. Mad Mardigan finds love and a home in Sorsha, Bavmorda and the king of Tirsleen's daughter, and Elora Danan being the catalyst of the downfall of Queen Bavmorda. On the way, we meet wonderful creatures like the comedic brownie pair, Frangine and Rule, who assist Willow in his journey. The sorceress Fin Raziel, who was transformed by Bavmorda decades before, and the remnant army of Galadorn to help storm the castle in Nockmaar. The film presents a world that is rich in ancient history, magical circles, dimensions of reality, and adventure. So Willow is not only the film title, but the unlikely hero himself. That is all I can cover in this episode. Thank you for spending time with us. We'd like to invite you to subscribe and click the like button, and feel free to share the videos if you enjoy them. Until the Infernal Brotherhood convenes again, my fellow scruffy-looking nerve herders, may the Force be with you.
You be careful. I am a powerful sorcerer. See this acorn? I'll throw it at you and turn you to stone.
Ooh. I'm really scared. No, don't! Don't! There's a Peck here with an acorn pointed at me!
I wouldn't want to waste it.